Hi, this is Twisted Granny Tarot, and we're ready to start the Taurus predictions or state of mind or state of being for Taurians April 2025. Right now, I am looking for the significator of a Taurus. So I'll just have to, it's here, but I just can't find it right now. So let's start. Let's see. Taurus is an earth sign. They're very practical. They'll work. They're not fond of it, but they know they have to work in order to get money and to get the things they want in life. They're also pretty dependable. Okay, so those are good qualities for a human on planet Earth, wouldn't you say? All right, this will just take me a little more minute, and then I'm going to cut the cards, and then we shall proceed. This is the Hanson Roberts deck. It's the only deck I have ever seen that is the same size as playing cards. I don't know why they make decks so big. Look at this one. It's huge. So, anyway, all right. Get yourself a deck of cards. It's a lot of fun. All right. Oh, a horoscope. On this channel, we use the pattern of a horoscope chart to designate locations for the cards. The horoscope is a big circle like a pie with 12 slices in it. Each one of these slices has got a number and a title. So we're going to start with, well, house number 1. I know here it says self-appearance, but that's if you're doing an astrology chart. If it's cards, it's about what's on your mind. Second house is your money. Fourth house is your home. Fifth house is romance and creativity. And 10th house is your career, and so on, all around the zodiac. So I will start, Mr. and Miss Taurus. Oh, so look at this. This is your first house, and your mind is on the ability to improve your financial status and your career status. And the reason that I think this is because this is kind of typical Taurus. He's out in the garden, and he has plowed the earth. He has pulled the weeds. He has planted the seeds, and he has watered. And now it's time to pick the fruit. So all you Taurians out there may feel that your efforts can be about time to be paid. Your efforts can be recognized. You think it's time for your efforts to be recognized and for you to benefit from all this work that you've done. Well, I hope you're right, because no small amount of labor and love went into that. Second, oh my God, okay, look. I think you came out on top, because this is your money house, and it's a good luck card. Yay! Where you want a good luck card is in your house of money, right? So you might, listen, good luck runs in spurts, and it may be a quick spurt, and it may be a little bit longer spurt, but there's a beginning and an end. So if you got it right now, go around talk nice to your boss. Talk nice to your coworkers and your wife, because they're going to appreciate it, and it might work into more happiness for you, not just in the department of money, but in your total realm of status. Okay. Third house. This is your communication house. So what do we have here? We have a card that's called the Hierophant. Well, he's like the Pope. The Pope is in charge of a large institution and in charge of making sure people follow rules. So in your work life, you may have opportunity to, or required to, deliver bad news in a kind and positive manner, or you might be useful in writing up a what's it called? A manual for your office. Let's just pretend that's what it is. And they're going to ask you, they could ask you to make it or add to it or not donate, but present some ideas to put in that, because you know what the rules are. Okay, fourth house is your home. Well, you live in a nice house. Good. Everybody's happy there. Good for you. Fifth house is work and health. Okay, so that's not true. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth house is romance and creativity. And what we have here is, I think this is a justice card. So when it comes to romance, I think you may have found the person that you think that you can be long-term successful with, because she's all about justice for you, justice for your life, justice for other people's lives. So there's a person out there you've been dating or want to date, and you settled on her because she meets all your criteria. Well, if she meets all your criteria, then that's pretty good record, isn't it? Okay. Now, okay, so far, 1, 2, 3, we have 3 cards of the major arcana here. Major arcana means it's a separate part of the deck that has 22 or 23 cards in it, and they're called destiny cards as well. So you have 1 destiny card in your house of money. You have 1 destiny card in your house of communication, and we have 1 destiny card in your house of romance and creativity. So it sounds like things are progressing in your life as well as at work. Okay, so this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work and health. Oh, here's 5 of cups again. All right, 5 of cups. This means once upon a time, this person had 5 cups all full. Well, 3 of them tipped over because of an accident, because of misspeaking, because of a general lack of understanding. And what happens when people suffer from mistakes or even somebody else's mistake? They feel really bad for a long time. And all that feeling bad does is make you more feeling bad. Now, the thing is that there are still 2 cups up here. They're up here with your head. So you need to concentrate on those 2 positive, at least 2 positive situations in your life that you want to expand upon and get more of those good things. So 3 things fell over. Maybe it was some kind of a job situation that you thought was going to be terrific, but it didn't net as much cash as the boss wanted. Let's just say that because that's easy to find. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now 6th house is also health. So it could be that these 3 cups were actually a very heavily disappointing health problem that you may tend to dwell on. Now, if you know what happens when people dwell on bad stuff, you know what? More bad stuff happens. So you need to, if you think about a bad thing, hope that cancer doesn't spread or whatever it is you're thinking, snap a rubber band and change the subject. I'm serious, because you got to change that subject to change what's going on. Okay, 7th house, marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is a love interest. And this is, look, this is you, and you're driving the chariot that has 2 horses. So you may be dating 2 different girls, or you may have a favorite girl out of 2. And if you remember, this is a destiny card again now. So if one of the girls fell off, well, you still have another one. So, because you're either going to go this way or this way to this person or this way to this person. So, it wouldn't hurt to pray and ask for guidance from people on the other side that love you, because they will help you then, because they are not allowed to help you unless you ask, can you please help me with X, Y, and Z? And explain what you need to have happen, and then sit back and wait. Okay, that's 7. This is 8th house of money from other people. Okay, well, this has to do with bonus checks, income tax checks, insurance checks, and look at what's this guy doing? Far in the future. So those types of situations are several. They're not light years away, but they're several years away from being deposited into your bank account. So tomorrow there will not be an income tax check. Tomorrow there will not be a bonus check. Tomorrow there will not be an insurance check, that kind of thing. So, but it doesn't say it's not going to happen. It just says not right now. Okay, 10th house. Is this really your 10th house? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 9th house. 9th house, philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Wow. Those are all things you've probably wanted to do all your life. And because of finances, or maybe there's lots of other good reasons, you were not able to put them on those goals on your list at that time. So the thing is, this is another good time to start making a list. Make a list, because this person wants to plan that. Look at that, because he has sent out his ships to be filled up with gold and silver and spices and herbs from the new world. That's what's going on in this card, according to tradition. And if you need to have even the slightest inkling of a goal in order to move that idea ahead, move that by tiny little increments. So you're not asking me how you do that, but I'm going to tell you, put it down, put it on a list and put it on your wall at your desk. If you don't want anybody to see it, just put it on the list. Because once upon a time, a boss told me to make a list of goals. So I made them. And then that list slid off the wall. And when I quit that job, I found that list under my desk. And you know what? I hit every one of those goals on that list. So if you don't make a list and you don't look at it every day, do that. Look at it every day. It doesn't matter how it comes to you. It doesn't matter if you needed a new car and your car got stolen. As long as you didn't pay somebody to steal your car, it's legal. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 10. 10th is your career. Oh my God. Look here. Oh my God. Do people love you at work? Your career. What kind of career do you have? This is. I'm thinking you almost love your job. Maybe you do love your job. Maybe you do love the people that you work with and some of them that you work for. You know, that's remarkable. So I hope you get to keep that up. Whatever's causing your joy, I hope that stays alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that doesn't mean that I think I see something that's not going to stay alive. That's just an expression. Just keep feeding that goal. You don't even have to feed it with anything more than your eyeballs and your English that you read with your eyeballs. Okay? 11th house. Now we got the Queen of Swords. Well, 11th house is long-term plans and friends from previous employers. So there might be 1 or 2 people that you kept track of after you left ABCD jobs. You know, it might be 1 or 2 people you might have just kept up with. But for the most part, you don't want to have anything to do with those previous employers. You're glad they're out of your life, and you're glad you're on your way to somewhere else. Because this guy is standing in front of we might call it a palisade, and he's protecting his family and his belongings, which are behind these, poles. So, good for you. Okay, that's 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whoa, come on now. This is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. You might love these people. You might love your house. And you might think you found the right person, but honey bunch, for some reason, you think you're trapped because this person is quite decidedly immobilized, all right? She's tied up. She's tied up. She has swords behind her, so she can't get out the back way. She has swords in front of her, so she can't get out that way. She's blindfolded. So, darling, when you go to sleep at night, I'm going to say that you're in the habit of traveling or retreating to a particular topic, but it makes you miserable. So you worry about it all the time. Stop it. You cannot worry yourself and sleep at the same time. So please do me the favor of counting your blessings. Count your blessings. Blessings for divorced women are things like, thank God I have gas in the car. Oh, thank God I have groceries. Oh, I'm so grateful my kids are alive. Okay? I'm so grateful I have a house to live in. I have groceries. Okay? Because she's not getting out of that poverty. She's not getting out. But she can keep it from keeping her awake. Because when a person counts their blessings, and it can be just as simple as that, the weight off their mind is lifted like two bowling balls being hefted by a balloon up there, and it actually works. It actually works, so that when you count your blessings, you're really not as miserable as some other people are in this world. If you're watching this from America, or you're watching it from Africa, that's two completely different lives. And they can still use the same count your blessings activity to improve their mind health and to improve their ability to get more that their family needs. Okay, are you with me? All right, now what covers it? Oh, now what is this? And on the other hand, you think about things that you can never have. These are just ideas, but these are maybe wants that you're never. Do you want a dragon in a cup? What else? You want a rainbow in a cloud? I mean, some of these items that are listed here are never going to occur. So try to concentrate on the actual events that you can manifest that aren't daydreams about silliness, like winning the lottery or, dating a famous movie star, that kind of thing. So just be happy. Okay, well now, okay, sweetie pie, in spite of all this happiness here, the last three cards are really kind of disappointing. And although these situations look good on this table, I think that you believe that your role in these situations is a heavy price to pay for what you might get in return. Because this guy's carrying a burden up to the house. So if you live in a house with other people, there are probably responsibilities that you have. They might be drawn along your average normal. Men do this and women do it. Men fix the cars, women make the food. Just that kind of thing. Okay, so you still have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of the major arcana. Okay, you still have the good luck card on your money. you still have in your communication card, the person who knows what's going on and how to explain it to people. That's this guy. And you might do a really good job at that, and they might not pay you enough for that. Okay? Now, fifth house, you want somebody to appreciate you for your efforts. And so just keep doing good. And just keep doing good. And every time you can find an excuse to talk about how good it is, go ahead. Okay? Oh, and the 2, this is your marriage and business partnerships, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So you may be dating 2 different people, and you probably know you need to pick one. And there might be one of them that likes you more than the other, or it's vice versa. So there you go. All right, well, I hope that helps you, because you have great news on the one hand, and then you're disappointingly sort of confined on the other. So let's hope your life goes on to be easier and easier. Okay? Thanks for stopping by. This is Twisted Granny Tarot. See you next time. Bye.